starting off with page 1 here, it says, when someone writes a book, there are so many things that go into the process of publishing a book. And this is so true. When you publish a book, so many of the other industries come into play. You have things like editing, publishing, printing, advertising, marketing, and the list just goes on and on. With some books, you can even find them on the internet with PDFs and iBooks, things of that nature. With all these industries coming together, communication is a key thing with publishing a book. One blogger by the name of Anne Brenner, it says here that effective communication is absolutely critical to the publishing process. Not only that, but it's also critical to the process of editing, copy editing, writing, networking with others in the writing field, etc. Every time, every minute of every day, those in my line of work, or whether intentionally or not, are communicating with numerous people, authors, editors, reviewers, and editorial assistants. The list goes on and on. So basically, when you're publishing a book, communication is key. So now let's talk about part 2, which is pricing. Now, while everyone has different prices and estimates on what a book could cost, one author wrote that it can cost anywhere between $4,000 to $5,000 based on genre. So here it says that for example, romance, it's around $4,000 versus business and self-help is around $5,000. Or young adult is around $4,300. And all the different genres that range in between are going to be somewhere in the middle there. So to sum it up, publishing a book is expensive. And depending on which route you take, it can really determine the cost. One author by the name of Kayla Hullett stated, traditionally authors had to work within a publishing house's boundaries in order to attract the audience with their book. But now anyone with an online presence can publish their book their way. With so much creative freedom and opportunity, it's no wonder the self-publishing industry continues to climb each year. Many people these days are going through the self-publishing route. Not only can this save a little bit of money, but you also have total control and creative freedom over your book. When you are writing your book, you put so much time and effort and blood, sweat, and tears into your book. The last thing that you're going to want to do is hand control off to someone else, which is what you're doing when you sell to a publishing house. When they buy your book, they're buying the rights to your book. They can do whatever they want to it. When they have the rights to your book, they can do whatever they want. They want to pull entire chapters, they can. They want to rearrange the entire book, they can. If they want to gut the entire thing and take it just for the idea, they can. They want to hire someone to rewrite the whole thing, they can. Because they own the rights to your book and there's nothing you can do about it. They can even put it on the shelf for 10 years if they wanted to. If they don't think it's the right time or the right market, or they don't have the budget for advertising it this year. They can do whatever they want with it because they own the rights to it. And maybe you want to try going to another publishing firm because they might get better results? Sorry, this publishing firm owns the rights to your book. You can't take it anywhere else. This is why so many people are going towards self-publishing. And keep in mind, this is not the experience you're going to get with every single publishing firm. Some may be amazing, others may be horrible. You hear horror stories and you hear good stories. So it's really important to do your research when you're trying to look for a publishing house to sell to. Thanks for listening.